Took my head out of the water, 'cause I miss the cold, cold air.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in celebration of it finally being September, I thought we could light our very first pumpkin candle. Ta-da! So this week I was digging around through some archive footage and I found a whole bunch of video of my very first room that I have ever had to myself. So if we click the rewind button a few years, I graduated college in spring 2020, which was right in the middle of the pandemic, and I moved back home to my parents' house. My parents had this room they called the study, which became my room. It was kind of an odd-shaped room. There was a lot of windows, so lots of natural sunlight. And before I moved in, my mom and I painted the whole room this really lovely white, which made it just feel like kind of a blank canvas that I could do anything with. So since this was post-college and I wasn't saving every spare penny for tuition anymore, I finally had money to spend on making the room my own. So I got a curtain of twinkly lights for one wall. I finally unpacked all of my books and put them out on the shelves. I started collecting crystals and houseplants and cozy things like that. I went to Hobby Lobby and bought some wall art. So basically, I had my very own little haven for the first time. I had my little nest, or hobbit hole as my dad liked to call it. So for today's video, let's go ahead and take a walk down memory lane and I'll show you my little corner of the world. Alright, so welcome to my room. This is the first thing you see when you walk in the door. Got a curtain of twinkly lights here hung behind this vanity dresser. This is just about the only storage I've got in this room, so all of my clothes, makeup, candles, those are all there in different drawers. These are some of my favorite candles we've got burning right now. We've got mulled cider and pumpkin and clove. Behind the door here we've just got this Monet's water lily tote bag. Behind the door this is my autumn vision board, just full of all the beautiful things I'm excited about this season. Here on my nightstand, we've got a Himalayan salt lamp, some lotion, the book I'm reading right now, which is Donna Tartt's The Secret History. It's really one of my favorite books of all time. So here's my bedspread. I absolutely love this. It's from Shabby Chic. And then on the wall here, there's just some really pretty floral paintings that I love. And then this over here is one of my favorite corners. On the macrame piece up here, we have this baby rubber plant. In the corner we have a copy of the Goldfinch painting, which is a painting that inspired another one of Donna Tartt's novels, The Goldfinch. And then another piece of wall art, and then here on this little shelf we've got some really beautiful dried roses, and then we've got a collection of my favorite woodland creatures. Down here in this file cabinet we've got things like old notebooks, manuscripts, academic paperwork. Here we've got an ivy plant, a wandering Jew, a crescent moon full of crystals, some old poetry books, and my Polaroid camera. I've heard these ones climb really well, so I'm hoping this will eventually go up top here and then drape down. Okay, so this next part of the room, I'll give you a quick preview here. Guess we'll start right here. So the way they're organized right now, we've got a whole bunch of poetry and nonfiction books here. Some of my favorite poets are in there. We've got Mary Oliver, William Wordsworth, T.S. Eliot. And then moving over here, we have a lot of more recent modern nonfiction. On the top shelf, we've got children's literature moving into young adult. And then moving over here, we have a continuation, so young adult into adult books here. And then this side is all just fantasy. We've got Harry Potter, Narnia, Lord of the Rings, Wingfeather Saga, the like. On the top shelf, we have a collection of all my favorite classics, Penguin classics. We have the Norton Anthology, but also a lot of 19th century literature, Austen, Tolstoy, Dickens, the Bronte sisters. So yeah, that's my book collection. I know it's kind of smallish for an English major, but I like having a small collection of books that I absolutely love and will reread again and again, rather than just having piles of books that I'm never even going to read just to look good. Here we have an exciting array of pumpkins, which I picked up from a local pumpkin patch with my best friend a few weeks ago. This is my Monstera deliosa. This plant is just so happy here. It gets the morning sunlight through the window and just looks absolutely beautiful. In this corner, we've got my yoga mats, more pumpkins. Why not? We've got my Bible here, and this book is called Every Moment Holy. It's from the Rabbit Room. It's a book of liturgies for everyday life, which I've been really enjoying reading lately. Over here, we've got a collection of more crystals, a couple more plants, my I think it's called a needle plant, and then this one's my polka dot plant. Got a little candle. This is my sunstone here, and this is a moonstone. Then moving on to, oh, it's raining, can you see that? So cozy. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. This is my desk. It's not too exciting. We've got a laptop, headphones, water, the usual. It's just got one drawer built in here. Got my planner, some washi tape, post-it notes, a small army of pens. My novel manuscript is down here, and a couple other notebooks. And the world's most uncomfortable chair. All right, so that's that. Thank you so much for coming along and taking a look around my room with me on this cozy autumn day. Okay, so skipping forward a few years, this is how it looked in spring 2023, a month before I moved out. So as you can see, the vanity's mostly the same. I just added an arrangement of perfumes, some fresh flowers. And I like this arrangement of furniture a lot more. I kind of used the bed as a focal point and surrounded it with books. Moved my desk to this corner over here. You can see behind the door I added a full-length mirror and my vision board on the back. You can see I got a new desk, so lots more drawer space. In this drawer I kept my office supplies. This top drawer to the right was for my planner and action item papers. This was from story notebooks, and the bottom drawer was for tech and cords. The bookshelves all mostly look the same, but I added some family pictures and more plants at the top, and I ended up getting one more bookshelf because my library ended up expanding. In this corner, my wandering Jew plant just exploded and cascaded down. I added a little shelf for some tiny treasures. So I'll back up and kind of give you an overview here, but I just loved this room so much. I loved the white walls, the twinkly lights, the pink accents, the hardwood floors. I loved all the books piled up everywhere and the natural sunlight pouring in through the windows. It really was the perfect first room of my own. Alright you guys, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this, it would mean so much to me if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I would love it if you would leave a comment below and tell me all about the very first room that you called your own. And how did you decorate it? What was it like? So with that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.